Welcome. If you're on Haps, welcome. If you're on Twitter, welcome. I'm so glad to have you guys here. Let's see. I had something totally different planned out for tonight. I had something totally different planned for tonight. But the programming, it just wasn't there. I just wasn't feeling it. Television isn't what it used to be, you know? The programming was kind of off, and I was like, yeah, I don't really want to talk about this show. So let me do something else. Let's talk about something else. So why not talk about making money? And this is perfect. This is the perfect opportunity because it is the beginning of a new month. Hey, Vicky. Hey, sis. It's the beginning of a new month. It's the beginning of a new week. And so I am here to answer all of those questions that you guys have sent in, as well as questions via the chat. So, yeah. So I am on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. I am on Haps. Hey, everybody on Haps. And of course, Twitter. Hi, Twitter Live. I haven't done Twitter Live in so long. I haven't done it in so long, so I am very happy to see the outcome of this. So if you have not heard about HAPS, I am streaming through HAPS right now. It is HAPPT dot TV. HAPPS, excuse me, dot TV. And it is a new streaming service that I found out because Periscope is leaving in a couple months. We won't have Periscope anymore. So I was like, what am I going to do? So I invited everybody over to my YouTube channel and I invited everybody over to Haps. If they come, great. If they don't, great. I have close to over 1,000 people. I was starred as a bronze user on Periscope. So I had a lot of footage and a lot of, members. Now, the thing with that is Twitter is going to be Twitter Live solely. So if you have a Twitter account and a Periscope, your Periscope will just all migrate over to Twitter. However, if you have footage on Periscope, it won't go anywhere and it'll give you time to download all the stuff that you want to download. So, for those who have been working at really succeeding at Periscope, I feel bad for everybody. But it just fell off, and I think a part of that was because of Clubhouse. But I still just this is just me. I like Periscope better because if you had an iPhone, if you didn't want to be on camera, you didn't have to, so it was kind of like the new podcasting. Well, I like Clubhouse. Clubhouse is okay, but the thing for me in Clubhouse is that there are no recordings. Once you're done presenting, once you're done on this, free conference call is what I call it, then you're done. The only perk and upside to Clubhouse that I have seen so far is that you get to meet people from all over the universe. So that's the plus. So you can actually build a community on Clubhouse and migrate those people to your social media. And so that is amazing. And they also have silent clubhouses. Like you can open up a room and just kind of connect with everybody in the room. And I feel like it's kind of hard to do that unless you have your profile filled out because you can't type in text like you can on YouTube. So there are some disadvantages, but every app is different and every app isn't for everybody. So it is what it is. So, talking about social media and money, somebody asked me a while back, how do you make money on YouTube? How do you make money on the internet? What are you doing? Well, let me tell you. I have a website and I have subsites, and those websites are connected to digital products and physical services. So I have the Girl Boss Academy, which teaches women how to up their brand on social media, especially YouTube. I have Sister Circle, which you join Sister Circle for a couple of dollars a month, and you get to communicate with a lot of other like-minded women. And then, of course, there's 20 Yvette, which is living my blessed out life, which is all things me, including my online boutique and some other things that I have for sale. So I have affiliate marketing in my boutique, which means that there could be stores like Walmart and Target and all these other fascinating stores that if you go to my website and you click on the affiliate links, you get to shop with me. And I get a commission from your shopping. And it's really, really wonderful to have, companies say, here's an affiliate link. They feel like, okay, you have an audience, people are watching you. So, yeah, you get an affiliate link, um, to put on your website or to share on your social media. And I think that's really wonderful. And you'll notice that on YouTube, um, there's a lot of people that have affiliate links in their description box. It's because companies, have said, hey, let me give you a link. If you talk about the products that we have, your audience can get a discount. As far as YouTube is a concern, tapping into YouTube is really easy. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not. You can do it. If I can do it, anybody can. After you know, reach that hurdle, you cross that finish line, um, you are eligible to be monetized. Monetization means that you can make money from the ads that people watch when they're watching your videos. So that's one stream of income from YouTube. Another stream is super chats. So when you're on live streaming, super chats is something that your audience can give you, and you earn 70% of each super chat or super sticker, which it does the same thing. They're in your audience, participating, and somebody decides, I love this content, I love this conversation, I love whatever the presenter is doing. So they give you money, the amount of their choice. And so it could come in the form of a super chat where they type in a little note, or a super sticker, which, will have some funny little character on it, but it's really cute. Um, the third thing is applause. Applause is kind of like a super chat, but the applause button allows someone to give you a donation or a tip on the video instead of your live stream. So then you have money coming in from your commercials, you have super chats and super stickers, and then you have applause, the applause button. You have all that's three so far. And then you have advertisers that will contact you and say, will you advertise this on your channel? And you can make money or you can get perks from that. There are a lot of people who sign contracts, and we talked about this earlier on a different channel, where people are getting contracts and they get locked in for a year or 2 years, whatever, and become an ambassador of that product. Vicky says, applause. Wow, never heard of that. Yes, girl. The applause button has been rolled out for many YouTubers, and yeah, you can, and it's in the beta form. It's a trial right now. It's a trial right now. So, um, but I feel like, it's really great because um, a lot of people don't like to stream live. You know what I mean? So it gives them an opportunity to get somewhat of a super chat, somewhat of a super sticker. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a tip. I know that you're not live, but you know what I'm saying? Also, if you are doing a premiere, you can get super chats and super stickers in your premiere. And you can also chat with your audience that builds community. You know what I'm saying? And the stronger your community is, the more super chatting happens and super stickers and applause buttons and stuff like that, the more you incorporate your audience. Vicky said, well, I'm not even monetized yet. I could have sworn you were monetized. What? You need to get in my class, young lady. I could have sworn that you were monetized before me. Because I remember me and you were in uh, the Missing Tooth Mukbangers live stream, and I thought the both of you were monetized before me. But no bother. I have a mentoring program. Join me, and I will hook you up. So, speaking of that, YouTube also has another way to, hey, munching. Girl, what's up? My boo is in the house. Um, we're talking about income on YouTube, munching. So, super chats, super stickers, applause button. You have your ads. That's four. And then there are memberships, which is number five. Okay. Memberships is when someone becomes a member of your, they become a member of your channel. And I had a setup to where my website was doing the same thing. When YouTube rolled out my button, for people to join, it ruled out for me doing that on my website. And it also ruled out for me having to use a Patreon because I didn't want to do Patreon. I know a lot of people, use Patreon. Hey, Tanja. But I just didn't want to use Patreon, because it was like yet another website that my audience would have to leave. Now, I learned this from Facebook is that when you're on a social network app, you don't want to have to leave that app. You're not done yet. You want to stay within the app. And so I kind of use that same mentality when I'm on YouTube. So I don't want you to have to leave and go to a different website, and open a bunch of windows. I want you to be able to get everything you need right here in this one little space. And if you choose to go to my website, that's on you. We have fun over there too. And I advise anybody, if you have a YouTube channel, please create wealth, meaning multiple streams of income, because we didn't think Periscope was going anywhere, but Periscope is leaving in 2 months. So those people are running for the hills trying to find out how they're going to continue, making ends meet because that platform is gone. So I'm saying, while you're building, and excuse me for slurping, but this ice water is so good. While you're building your audience, there are things that you need to know. If you are really serious about building a network of people, you have to watch who your moderators are. You need to, speaking of moderators, before I go on, I gotta, I gotta put munching in my moderator thing and Vicky too. And this that just might do it for me. Sorry guys, I had to make some moderators right quick. Uh anywho, joining somebody's YouTube channel, is an extremely generous offer. My stuff starts at $2.99 and it goes up to $24.99. And I have outlined each membership package, from, just a VIP, Victory Village member all the way up to the professional tier. And when you join the professional tier, which is $24.99 a month, you get me as your YouTube mentor because YouTube is the only place out of all the apps that I use that allow me to, create another community to where people have joined and now they can, access me more like on a personal level. So I have all of those little doohickeys, all in my YouTube, but my backup is my website. It's not a plan B or anything like that. It literally just generates more income. I've been thinking about adding a blog, but I still have my podcast, which most of y'all know if you've been with me for the last 5 or 6 years. I come from the world of podcasting. That's what I do. And so I still have my podcast connected to my website and all that. So it's super lovely. Shout out to the 34 on Haps. I appreciate you guys for coming in. Shout out to the 5 on Twitter. Love you guys for showing up. I love it. Shout out to the 4 on YouTube. Listen, don't be alarmed. I know you guys are used to seeing hundreds of people in the chat, but there's some stuff going on. Okay, people are talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and they're talking about 90 Day Fiance. And I just didn't want to talk about it tonight. So don't be alarmed. Don't worry. You know, it's just, I just didn't feel like it. I didn't want to talk about reality TV tonight. I just, wanted to talk about making money. So here we are. So yeah, making money on YouTube. I'm not going to say it's hard, but it does require you to babysit your channel a little bit until it gets up and running. So don't give up. Don't be like, oh my God, I'm never going to make it. Yeah, you will. If I can, anybody can. And some of the people in the room over on YouTube tonight really were instrumental in me, getting to where I'm at. You know, I'm hoping this year, well, I don't have to hope, I'm almost there, that I reach my 10,000 mark well before my birthday so I can have a big July 9th celebration. Thank you, Vicky. I didn't give up. I wanted to, I started to, but I didn't give up. I kept the faith. And met some really great people. Munching and chatting is awesome. Vicky's World is awesome. I met Tanja right here on YouTube, and I have met a gang of people on Haps. By the way, shout out! Look, my audience grew to 42 people. Go ahead, Haps. Look, I love me some Haps, y'all. I love me some Haps, and I'm glad I'm going back and forth to make sure that what you guys are seeing is okay, because I don't want it to look blurry or anything. Somebody tried to throw shade at me talking about, look at the quality of your camera. My camera is brand new. I'm gonna wipe this lens off really quick. Super ghetto, but I had to do it. There we go. Thank y'all, Vicky. Thank y'all very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Anywho, um, as a blogger, there are affiliate links, marketing links that you can put in your blog during the blog post or after it. You can also sell your own products and or services. But again, if you do that, definitely make sure that you house your streams of income in your website. So that's when you become a .com owner, and you really, you're like, I'm doing this. I work for myself. I fired my boss and I want to get this. Well, thank you, Tanja. I'm glad I'm on here too. I'm excited. You guys, I've been excited. I'm like still in the honeymoon phase of my, retiring or whatever. And I know everybody's been like, ugh, because of the pandemic, but I feel like, I retired right before the pandemic hit or whatever. And I'm just like, every time I get ready to sit down and I talk about making money online, I get excited. So and I know for some people it's a boring topic and you don't want to talk about that. And, you know, people will like bounce in and they'll bounce out and like, oh, she's being serious, she's having a serious boring conversation, I thought we were just joking. I'm like, no, sometimes people want to know how I can do what you're doing, and a lot of you have asked me on my community tab and in my comment section on my videos, how you spend a lot of time online, like, is that your job? Like, what do you do? You know? And some people, they try to throw shade. Don't you have a job? Why are you always online? It's because I work here. I'm in my office. This is my office and my laptop. And I can take my internet, which is this little block right here. I can take this internet with me anywhere I go. I can take this computer anywhere. I have a mobile microphone or a lapel clip microphone. I can work from anywhere, literally, and not miss a beat. And that's what I always wanted to do. July, I'm going to be 50 years old. I know y'all get tired of me saying that, but I'm excited about my 50th birthday. And this is something that I've always wanted to do, partially because of my health concerns. But, after I retired from cosmetology, I was just like, I wasn't where I wanted to be in life. I was just like, I don't want to have to be a 50-year-old working at McDonald's, which there's nothing wrong with that. But for me, that's a problem. I've always sang and played the piano and the drums and, worked in the church and did hair for a living. And so migrating from doing all that to becoming, a small influencer online, that's a culture shock. You know, it's mind blowing, but it's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It's only as hard as you make it. And my thing is, if you're doing something you love, it's not a job. If you're doing something you love, it's not a job. Now, let's talk about money. Okay, so people also ask me about the breakdown, and the breakdown is like this. On the 16th of the month, we're still talking about YouTube, okay? So get your notebook. On the 16th, that ends a cycle, okay, for YouTubers. If you make videos, you do live streams, whatever you do on YouTube, the 16th of the month ends that cycle. So between the 21st and the 25th is when payday starts rolling out, okay? And then after that, your cycle starts all over again. So on the 17th begins a new cycle. So you have until the 17th, from the 17th to the next 15th 16th to get it together. That gives you 30 days to create masterful content that people would be proud to place their ads on. If you keep it clean, family oriented, really good content that almost everybody, can watch and laugh or learn or whatever, then guess what? You're in there. You will float right in the algorithm if you use your hashtags, your keywords in your titles, keywords in your description box, and keywords in your tags, which are those words that we type in that nobody else sees but us. But it helps the algorithm and it helps YouTube give us a platform to travel on because YouTube is huge. It is the second largest search engine in the world. So we're this big, okay? Hey, sugar. You finally caught me live. And I haven't even been on. How long have I been on? I haven't even been on long. So you just caught me. 22 minutes I've been on. So you caught me right on time. Yes, we're making money. Tomorrow is Monday and I want y'all to make money. I believe in having multiple streams of income. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. My multiple streams of income do not include a husband. Okay, so don't come for me. I'm just letting you know. Okay, but having all of those avenues and opportunities, within YouTube, and then you get to broaden YouTube because guess what? YouTube gives you the ability to place your affiliate links. Okay. It gives you the ability to connect your social media and it gives you the ability to connect your personal website. YouTube does all that for you. Okay. So it's amazing. All right. Let's talk about how your website can generate money. Really quick, really simple. Your website, I use Wix. All I did was place a PayPal button on my website. For this amount of money, you get this. For that amount of money, you get that. And for this amount of money, you get this. If you have multiple things, you can cover more ground. I love to create digital products for people, and I like to be a person for hire because I have services, kind of like this one. I'm a mentor for people who want to get started in Facebook and YouTube, but want to create wealth. Like I want a paycheck, from YouTube. I was making money before I got monetized. So I'm going to tell you how I did that. If you have a YouTube channel, you can start doing this in the morning. Money making Monday. Okay. Vicky said, Twana, if you are an Amazon affiliate, do you have to have a website or can one just utilize YouTube? You don't have to have a website. It's good to have a website, but as an Amazon affiliate, from my understanding, they give you a URL. And the best thing to do is advertise it on all of your social media platforms, but make it travel with hashtags. Like if you're going to use let's say not YouTube but maybe Instagram, then you would replace your YouTube link on Instagram with your affiliate marketing link on Instagram. And then every day you would take a picture out of your store and then you would post it on your Instagram and direct people to click on the link in your bio or your profile. Okay. If you're going to do it on YouTube, I would definitely suggest like some of the other people that kind of do it like QVC. You know what I mean? In between, their your mukbang or in between, whatever you're doing at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end, because it reminds people, you start off with it and let people know that the affiliate link is going to be in the description box. And then in the middle, you remind them, don't forget. And then at the end, and before I leave, I want to remind you once again about the affiliate link from Amazon. If you want to shop for the candles I have, or if you want to shop the studio equipment, click on that link in the description box, and I will get a percentage of the proceeds. And the catch is, this is like our catch: you get the proceeds, but those proceeds go to help me remain free right here on YouTube so I can have this wonderful studio and build better content for you. That makes people want to, shop with you because they know their money is going, somewhere. Awesome. I was approved for 180 days, but was told I needed a website. No, you don't need a website. The only reason you would need, and anyway, you don't need a website because YouTube gives you a link. Like if somebody asks me, what's your YouTube channel? I just say youtube.com/Twanny Yvette. And after you get 100 subscribers, you can get um, a personalized URL. So website is your personal URL. Twana, I just started my channel on the 4th of January. I'm always supporting, and I started supporting Philly Phil's channel. She's my girl. Well, thank you for telling me that because I will be supporting. I am supporting. And congratulations. I'm so proud of you. And Vicky said, wait, can you repeat that? You have a custom URL from YouTube after you get 100 subscribers. Go into your studio and then click on advanced, and you can go there and create your URL. Again, mine is youtube.com/Twanny Yvette. So it gets rid of that generic URL. And so when someone asks you what your website is, that's your website. And a lot of people literally don't even build, a website, depending, like if you're a gamer or something like that, or if you only do business on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? To me, because I have, a couple of podcasts, I just don't, you know what I'm saying? I tell people about my podcast on YouTube, but for me, it's like a totally different business, but it's still income for my houses. You know what I'm saying? It is, it's another stream of income that comes here. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome. So we talked about YouTube, we talked about blogging, podcasting. If you don't like being in front of the camera, but you want a podcast, there are some podcasts that are on YouTube, but they're really popular if you want to get them to go far. Remember that YouTube is for video. So if people can't see your face, sometimes they get annoyed. Sometimes they don't show up. They want you to get up and get dressed and put on your face, comb your hair, look presentable, have a great background. You know what I'm saying? Do the YouTube thing and create great content. Don't be a lazy YouTuber. And as Kelly Stamps would say, fix your posture. Because that's what people like when they tune into YouTube. They want to see, the YouTube norm, the YouTube standard, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Unless you're jumping off of tall buildings or you're a skateboarder, or again, if you're a gamer or something like that, you could get away with it. But if you're just a vlogger or like me, I'm a commentator, and I educate you guys on some things, I react to some things, they expect me, to come correct. Dadgummit, put your background up, put your clothes on, fix your posture, and hit the go live button. So yeah, podcasting is a lot like that. I am monetized on one podcast because I podcast a lot about how to survive on YouTube. And I got monetized fairly quick. I think it was like 30 days. I was monetized on my podcast. I use Anchor. For those of you who are wanting to get into podcasting, I would suggest Podbean, but I would suggest Anchor first. As a matter of fact, let me see. For podcasting, let's see. I'm going to type it in. I would choose Anchor first. I would then choose Podbean second, and then I would check out, what is it, Spreaker. Now, let me tell you the difference between those. All right, there we go. Anchor.fm is really great. You can have guests on your show. Um, Thank you, Twana. I was Philly Phil's first subscriber guest. She made me really want to do it. I want to do podcasting as well. Yay! I suggest anybody become a podcaster because you can podcast in your pajamas. Nobody knows. You could be sitting in your car podcasting. Who's going to know? They can't see you. But I prefer podcasting over Clubhouse. But Clubhouse brings the audience. You know what I'm saying? So unless, you kind of have to do the YouTube shuffle with your podcast, whereas, Clubhouse won't record anything. You would have to record, some type of way, but the audience is there. So I would say go for it and try those three things. Um, Now I'm gonna tell you something. So if you're thinking about podcasting, you may want to write this down in your notebook. By the way, before I forget, shout out to the 67 all over the internet. I really, really appreciate you. 32 people in the chat on Haps. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Like, I haven't been on Haps that long at all. Shout out to the six I have on YouTube. I haven't been on Haps that long, but y'all make me feel like I'm at home. And thanks for my thumbs up. If you haven't thumbs up, go ahead and hit it because y'all know a girl needs her thumbs up. And to the hater that gave me a thumbs down, thanks for watching, Boo. I appreciate you too. So let me get right down to facts on podcasting. I chose Anchor as number one because I don't have to pay a dime for Anchor because I'm monetized. I work my butt off in 30 days, 1 month. I was monetized on Anchor, and consistency, keep that schedule. If you do one podcast a week, you better make sure it blows people out of the water. Don't be rambling, okay? Have something to say, write it down in your notebook. Have something to say, have topics, kind of listen to what they do on regular radio and kind of mimic it a little bit, but put your own spin on it. And I'm telling you, you can't go wrong. Podcasting, people are listening to podcasts in the car. They're listening to podcasts on their phone at home. They're listening to podcasts when they run in the park. I mean, you can't get away from a podcast. They're everywhere, including YouTube. So I would definitely consider Anchor because you can have a guest call in and them be your host or co-host or guest, and you don't have to pay for monetization because they monetize you. And they have about 20 other platforms where you can be found. So anywhere where you can listen to music, you can also get my podcast, and Anchor does that for you. Their advertising is super strong. They stay free the same way that YouTube stays free with ads. Okay, so the second one is Podbean. You definitely want to consider Podbean. if you are ready to invest some money. But if you're on a budget, you can use the free services, but you won't get monetized until you upgrade. And that's the same thing with Spreaker. Spreaker gives you 15 minutes for free. But if you want more than 15 minutes, then you have to subscribe or get like premium or something like that, which is not that much. But the thing I dislike about Spreaker is that you literally have to pay in order to be considered for monetization, which is stupid to me in my head. It's stupid. The way BeanPod does it is stupid too, but it's their company. So I can't say anything about it. But, I'm like, if I want this to be my livelihood, I don't want to have to pay for it first because I have to get a microphone and I have to get a computer and I have to, I have things that, are going to be taxable. Yes, I can write the stuff off, but at the same time, it's coming out of my pocket. I don't want to have to pay for this. But then you think about, um, how many platforms cost, 100, 200, $300 a month. This is chump change. So it all depends, but if you're balling on a budget, I would definitely consider Anchor. They're probably always going to get free. I don't know if any premium services Anchor would have. Um, but I do know that Podbean, they have a lot of different services, a little, you know, little bings and tings and stuff like that. It just wasn't for me. I was on Spreaker, and I'll tell you why. When I first started to in YouTube, I was doing affirmations, and so I would do an affirmation every day. I would wake up in the morning, do my affirmation, and then study my Bible or whatever I was going to do, and then get ready for the day. So my YouTube was done first thing in the morning, period. So I was also doing it on my podcast. So um, I started doing affirmations. Was it I can't remember. Was it May affirmations or April affirmations, something like that? Where like I said, an affirmation a day. Sometimes I would do an affirmation in the daytime and an affirmation at night. So sometimes you would get one video from me, and sometimes you would get two a day. But it was every day, 7 days a week, and it was okay. It was going okay. My affirmations would definitely make it in the shorts category on YouTube now, but because it doesn't take that long to do an affirmation. But the thing I brought that up is because Spreaker can migrate and drop that video into YouTube. So you get a totally different look than if you're broadcasting, like you're recording or you're live from, what's the little duck, StreamYard. It just takes your podcast and literally makes a video of it and dumps it into YouTube for you. So that's a plus with Spreaker. I don't know of another podcasting service or app that does that. I don't know any that do that. So for me, it was Spreaker at first. I did try Podbean. I didn't care for it. And so I went to Anchor. I love Anchor. I heard about Anchor from somebody who was on um, Periscope years ago, and I decided when I left Blog Talk Radio that that's what I was going to do. I'm going to Anchor. I tried it out, and the upgrades and the updates to the Anchor website is amazing. It gets better and better. So if you're wanting to start um, podcasting and you want it easy, I would definitely look at these three. But for me, Anchor is number one. Okay. There are virtual job centers online that have a laundry list of places that hire from home. Hi, Annette. Um, Let me see. Work from home jobs. I'm just doing this because I know what I'm talking about. However, I can't remember the name of the websites. So I need to make sure that I'm telling you right. Now, I know you guys know about Indeed.com. Indeed.com. I know you guys know about that. Flex Jobs, that's what it is. Flexjobs.com. Have a laundry list of places. that all they do is work from home. That's all they do. They work from home. Even the people at flex jobs, they don't go to the office, they work from home. Okay. They work from home. Amazon, like Vicky was saying, they work from home. I'm going to give you some examples from flex jobs. Flex jobs, working opportunities, flex benefits, jobs and companies. That's what I want. So I'm going to click on jobs and companies really quick. Um, 10 flexible companies offering childcare. There are 10 fun, uplifting remote jobs that are hiring right now. Let's take a look and see, shall we? You have show development, WordPress. There's somebody needs a staff writer, a music producer, a health coach, field scout photographer. There are so many. Yoga program coordinator, an instructor. You can, I mean, the laundry list. But flex jobs, FLEX. Matter of fact, let me just see if I can copy and paste this. And, this portion is for people. If you don't want to start a business, then, I'm going to drop that. And these things are good for supplemental income. Say, for instance, you just started your YouTube channel and you want to make your YouTube channel, you know, like this is my job, this is what I do, but you can't starve while you're waiting to get monetized. Flexjobs.com can definitely help. So that's something that I definitely want you to consider. But there are other opportunities out there. Just Flex Jobs was the one that stuck in my head because the sign up is easy. You know what I'm saying? Then you get notifications in your email. So yeah, ZipRecruiter is one. I've never used ZipRecruiter though. LinkedIn has 17 work from home jobs right now. I have never used LinkedIn to get a job, but and you can read stuff. There are also websites, there are also videos, different things that tell you snagajob.com, indeed.com. But there are other sites that are made for that. I would like to write for something. Wouldn't that be awesome? Now, I used to write for the Examiner, but the problem was I was writing for the Examiner, but they didn't want me to write for anybody else. So for me, that was a problem. I like to blog, but I don't want to just blog for you. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to just blog for you. I want to blog, period. So yeah, I after I got out of that contract, I let the Examiner go. Because if I do start another blog, I want it to be for me. I don't want to be under contract, and all that. Thank you, Sugar. Appreciate you. But yeah, I think writing is super good. Sugar, were you the one who kept saying you can't handle the truth? Oh my god. There are so many things. If you have skills to like crochet or paint, or if you can make things or whatever, you can build a website and display those things, or you can use your social media to display those things, which goes back to how I started making money on YouTube, um and Periscope, because I like I said, I did Periscope before I did YouTube. Travelers notebooks, I make travelers notebooks, and I threw myself into that job and I made so many travelers notebooks. And I can't believe that people all over the world, literally all over the world, have my travelers notebooks because of the internet. Now, I don't make them that much anymore. It's a little bit of a hassle. I don't make it that much anymore, because I don't want the inventory in my house. That's the one thing, you have to have the space for that, and you have to organize and all that kind of stuff. But I have a friend who makes real baby dolls, like they look like real people. It's kind of creepy to me, but people love that kind of thing, and she makes those by hand. I have another lady who she makes accessories for your notebooks, and all the high schoolers eat it up. Mom, I need money for die cuts, or I need money for paper clips, but they're not just average. They have cartoons on them and, different things, really, just cute stuff. Things that you need, but you don't even know you need. Um, like with my affiliate marketing on my website, I have everything. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can share. Um, is that a question for me? Are you asking me that question? No, someone was in Philly Phil's chat. Oh yeah, somebody had that name. You can't handle the truth with somebody's name. Annette says, "What is a traveler's notebook?" Okay, I'll show you. Let's see, which one am I going to show y'all? Okay, so really quick, this is my latest traveler's notebook. This is my little friend, Denim and Diamonds. And it is a book you can have hardback, you can have, softback. Um, and it's really, really neat. I know how to sew. A lot of people that don't know how to sew, they will just kind of hot glue stuff together. But I use my sewing machine. And so I went to the Dollar Tree and I got me a little calendar and put it in there. And this is a space where I can write my notes. I can have journaling in here if I want to journal. It could be a little scrapbook if you want. There are all different types of pages in here. And each one of there's like these are little books. I don't know if you can see that real good, but these are little books. Do you see that? So I make about six strings in the traveler's notebook so I can put about six books in each traveler's notebook. And then you can have like little pockets. I mean, it's just you know, you don't want a plain old, boring old notebook. You know what I'm saying? Back pockets in there. All I did was go to Hobby Lobby and I purchased some denim. And then I found this, wonderful trim in the ribbon section and stuff. And I made myself a traveler's notebook. And I was like, I can't believe I made everybody else a traveler's notebook. And I looked on my shelf and all of my traveler's notebooks I had bought from somewhere else, and I was like, "No." So I made a couple for myself, but these are the best things. You can take it to church and have church notes in it. I mean, you can just write like my life is in here. This is my life. So everything, doctor reports, receipts, everything is in there. Vicky said, I still have my notebook. Oh, do you use it though? You can write YouTube notes in here. You can have a traveler's notebook for YouTube notes. And if you have a Tuesday morning, you can go to Tuesday morning and they have right now, they have traveler's notebooks for like $7.99, because it's overstocked from the holidays. Sugar says that I like that, sis. You did that. Thank you. Annette said I never know what to do with my little notebooks. Oh, are you kidding me? Little notebooks are everything, girl. You can write your grocery list in there. You can write dates of, where you gotta go. If you have little notebooks, you can turn it into a scrapbook and put pictures in there. One of my notebooks I am turning into my dream board because I don't want to hang it on the wall anywhere. It'll be, in the way of my background. But if you put your dream board, in your planner or whatever, it forces you to have to look at your goals every day. And then, you're more active about achieving and accomplishing those goals. So that was something that I wanted to do. Yeah. And actually, I did turn a purse into a traveler's notebook one time. Since you brought that up, I did. I went and I got this cute little pink and beige purse. And one of my friends, Krista, she used to be in my classes on Periscope because I used to teach people how to make these things on Periscope. And they would it would be like in a private group and they would pay me. And then I would give them the link to the group so they could get in. And she said, that traveler's notebook that she made out of that purse? And I said, yeah. And she goes, I want to buy that for my sister. And I'm like, what? And that's that I love my notebooks. I love the idea. I'm telling you, Notebooks are everything. I think everybody should have a traveler's notebook. Nobody should be left out of that experience. And then when the book is full, you can take that book out and then you can put another book in. And you don't have to make them yourself if you don't want to. You could just go buy a traveler's notebook and you can buy the inserts. Hmm. So the cover, you can keep the cover as long as you want. Or, if you love this size, like I love this size. This is a really good size. It's bigger than the palm of my hand, but it's not too big. It's not too heavy. I write big, but there are smaller ones. But um, there's just so many things that you can do, and you can get as okay. I was about to say, what the heck happened? Don't you dare end this broadcast. Are you guys still there? I was about to say, oh, I know what it is. Our wind. We have really high wind outside. Let me see. Did y'all buffer? Annette says I crochet and knit. My mom and grandmother taught me. I do too. Well, I don't know how to knit, but I do know how to crochet. I don't know how to knit, but I know how to crochet. So there's a lot of different ways. I mean, the internet, is wide open all over the world. And if you can create a product or a service, you can get paid before you even, get monetized on the internet. Hey, Jay's Way. How you doing? We're talking money talk tonight. I'm answering questions. We're getting ready because tomorrow is Money Making Monday. So we are getting ready, okay? Shout out to the 87 in here on Haps. I appreciate y'all turning in. How many do I have on YouTube? I got 8 in the house on YouTube. Thank you so, so much. It's a blizzard in New Jersey. All we getting is this tired wind. And I'm going to need that wind to calm down because I got stuff to do. I'm going to need that wind, to calm it on down. I am good. I am so good. I am 52 minutes in. Now, see, I don't think I've ever tried to make mittens. I tried to make some socks one time for my baby, and it didn't really go well. I'm good with blankets. Yeah, when I crochet, I can make the little circles or I can make the little squares, and like, mend them together. I'm good that way. Otherwise, mm-mm. But I do love crocheting, and I do have a basket of yarn up there with my needles. And if I ever feel like I want to crochet, hey, just sit down and make a scarf or something like that. But if you know how to make stuff like mittens or socks or hats for the winter and stuff like that, I would consider it. Depending on how long it takes for you to do that, if it takes you all of the months, 11 months to get ready for, the 12th month or whatever, I probably would consider, a side hustle. I don't know how long it takes to make a pair of mittens or a hat or whatever, but I would consider it, if you make enough to use them as products on your channel or on your website or whichever one you're going to do, or you could possibly do a giveaway as well. There are so many things that you could do to pull your audience in. But as far as YouTube is concerned, if you really like, if you have products and services and you really, really, really want to make money on YouTube, you have to be categorized the right way. Excuse me if I could talk tonight. And you also have to use the right keywords so the right people can find you. But you definitely want to be listed in the right category on YouTube. And by all means, pick a niche. You have to have the right niche. I'm telling you, mixing a whole bunch of crap up on your YouTube channel throws off the algorithm, and YouTube doesn't know what to do with you. So you have to, like, if you do more than one thing, pick the main thing for your main channel, and then you can make sub channels if you want to. Or, like me, you could just put the rest of the stuff on your website and promote your website on your channel. You know what I'm saying? So when people want, like, VIP on my website, they have to pay for it. There is some free stuff you get, but you can't get, the bulk of, what I do or whatever, because that's for the VIP. It wouldn't be fair for me to give everything. And that's why I love um the join button on YouTube, because wow, that was a game changer. I got 6 people to join my VIP broadcasting in one night. I was so shocked. I mean, they were just like sitting on pins and needles. Did you get it? Did you get it? Annette said, very, very boring. We'll make a channel for MS exercise. We'll be very precise. Hey sis, how you doing? Y'all make my sister feel welcome. Say hello to Miss Doreen, the die cut lady. Yes. I feel so special because Vicky is in my live stream. Like, I'm like, I get so busy with all this stuff. Like, I be sneaking and watching y'all though. I do. Tulsa is boring. Oh, for young people, Tulsa is boring. Well, I live in Alabama, so not that I'm throwing shade. I love Alabama, sweet home Alabama, but I'm just saying it's a nice place to raise your kids. But then when your kids, become teenagers and then young adults, they probably will want to get out and get into the city. But there's some nice things. S B Sugar said, "Oh, okay. I'm happy I'm here to learn very early. You have a join button. I didn't see it. Yes, I do. I have a join button. I would let me hit present and see. Can I present something? I sure can. I should look at that. Well, honey bunch, sugar pie, honey bunch. All right, Haps has got it going on, y'all. I am not mad. So let me go to my channel. Okay, and you see right here, right under the thumbs. Ooh, I got 2 thumbs downs, y'all. The haters are in here. Y'all mad. Right below those thumbs downs is my join button, and you can join. And I have different tiers. And I was saying that if you want me for your mentor, for your YouTube mentor, $24.99 a month, and you can downgrade or discontinue anytime you get ready. The VIP membership is $2.99, and you get exclusive content for $2.99 that nobody else will ever see. It's your content just for being a member. So yeah. Um while I'm showing you guys this, I guess I could take you guys through um the about section of your channel is super duper important. As you can see, I have left no spaces for anything. My address in the details, and then I have my website link, and I have buy me a coffee. And so all of this stuff right here is very important. If you want to reach me by email, if you want to send me stuff, I have a PO box. What my channel is about, what you will expect, and who I am. And of course, I always put that my audience is lovingly named the Victory Village. So when I say welcome to the village, talking to y'all, only if you're a member. Ooh, look at that. I got subscribers at Talk to Twana and didn't even know it. Well, thank y'all. It's probably not going to be Talk to Twana though. It's probably going to be something else, but I definitely want to have a second channel as a backup. So, Twana Yvette Speaks is my main, and I updated my logo, as you can see, and then my second channel, because I could have sworn that thing said 36 subscribers and now it's up to 44, but I'm not mad. And then, of course, where it says membership, this is what the membership tab looks like to members of a professional VIP support. So if you are a member, you'll get to see real stats and all of this right here, and all of my custom emojis and all that kind of stuff. I did them yesterday. The community tab is also a place where you can sell your products and services, and you can let your audience know what you're selling and all that kind of stuff. I usually post things to the VIP squad. I post different articles that I find that may be too short for me to make a video about. Today was the Nipsey Hussle shooting, so I posted that. I didn't even check the comments. They didn't catch the dude in prison yet. Girl, I don't know. I literally don't know, but you know, it's news. And Nipsey Hussle, they said he was a great man. And I believe it. I mean, he did a lot of good for the community. If you are not a member and you try to click on this video, you probably won't be able to see it. I'm sorry, but I did a health update and I dropped it. And when you do that, YouTube will ask you if you want to post it on your community tab. Of course I do. So once again, if you have exclusive stuff, get your members in there. I did a live stream with Philly Phil, so I posted that on my community tab as well. And then this upcoming week, I give you a preview of what you're going to see on my channel, which is skincare, because a lot of people said that they wanted to see, makeup and skincare and stuff. So I thought, why not start February off, with that? I also ask a lot of questions. And so, on this question, for example, content creators, what type of videos do you create? A lot of people said on demand videos. 84% said on demand, and only 16% said evergreen videos. So I do that often. Ask a lot of questions. I try to give some knowledge, and I try to keep you guys updated so you'll know what's up. Another way, um, is utilizing your playlist. Again, talk right. Utilizing your playlist, because you may have things for sale, products, services, digital products or whatever, master classes or whatever, and you can categorize these things. For example, the other day, y'all know I work on the Tim Norman case religiously. So I have a little folder right here that is named the Tim Norman case. So every single video that is connected with the Tim Norman case goes into this playlist. So when people watch this back to back to back to back, it puts money in your piggy bank. That's stream of income. And all I do is post it on my community tab. Sometimes I'll email them out, I'll share them. But if it's all your videos, I definitely suggest keeping your playlist in the loop. Always share your playlist. If it's, like I have community news right here. I have live streams. I've got, a lot of different things. The 2-minute full face challenge that I was in, my product reviews I have over here. So there's a lot of things, but I know that when I send these, URLs out for my community tab, that they're going to be seen. People are going to be watching it, and they're probably going to watch all the videos. And that's how, another way that you can pad your check is to share the playlist. Don't just let them sit there. Use your playlist. Like, guys, send an email. Do you have an email list? Send your email list, your playlist, and say, guys, do you remember this? They'll probably watch. They may not watch all of them, but at least you're getting some valuable time. So do share your playlist on YouTube, because that's very, very important. And also make sure that you are filling out your about section. And at the bottom, make sure that you're putting your links. If you have merchandise, they can definitely go into the links. If you have a website, and make sure that you put your email in there so people can ask you questions about your business. It is super important. I mean, YouTube is a business, but you can definitely make money all day long. I love when I wake up and I see in my PayPal, bing, you've got cash. Like, I love that. It's so awesome. So, yeah. Hey, Sharon's in the house. Chop It Up's in the house. How y'all doing? I'm just teaching. Do you guys have any questions? If you have questions, let me know. Because how long have I been talking? An hour and 4 minutes. So now, you guys get to ask me money questions if you want to. I am so excited for you guys. Thank you so much. 106 viewers on Haps. You guys love me, don't you? I love you too. I love you guys so much. Thank you. I just appreciate you. I appreciate my people on YouTube as well. I'm just babying Haps because this is only my second time being on Haps. So I'm kind of babying them. I'm spoiling them. Sharon's in the house. Vicky's World is in the house. Chop it up. Annette. You guys are the bomb.com. B Sugar 100. And my sister Doreen. Yes, honey. The gang is all here. I appreciate you guys. I hope that I was informative. Okay, Vicky. I hope that I was informative. That's what I strive to do. I strive to. I know, right? Time fly. I've never gotten through my hour this fast. So for those of you who are watching the replay, class is over. Class is now officially not in session. So this is the time where we get to shoot the breeze and people ask me questions and all that kind of stuff. I love HAPS. I mean, I've got 106 people in here right now, and they are eating this information up. And I love you guys. I love HAPS. I had no idea. I said nobody is going to come and watch me in HAPS. Nobody. And the first night I was in HAPS, I got 70, was it 76 or 78? Thank you, Annette. And then tonight I've got 106. I'm just like, wow. I- Thank you. Also, thank you for my tips. All of you guys who like tip me on HAPS, y'all don't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I wish that you guys on HAPS, I wish HAPS had, like a monthly subscription or whatever, but they don't. But I mean, they may come up with it. I don't know, but this is just a really, you know, cool, cool thing. It is. I love this. If anybody live streams, I definitely suggest you considering HAPS. I actually like it way, way better than StreamYards. And I never thought that I would say that. I never thought that I would say, I don't need it. Sugar said, I need to find your account to join. I'm tech savvy, but for some strange reason, I don't see the join. Oh, um, okay, let me go into presenter mode one more time for you. And I'm going to show you. Oh, for sure. I'm trying to get there. Hey, B. Girl, what's up, B? How you doing? How are you? We're just sitting here having a little money chat. Annette said, "Can you handle 1 million subs?" Girl, yes. Do you see it? Do you see it under the video? It's right under my video. Sugar. Girl, that duck. I know that duck got on y'all's nerves. I just like, this is not Duck Dynasty. Why? $24 a month to get rid of that duck. Mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope. Here it is. You see where my title is? Sugar making money making Monday prep. Get ready to succeed. And then you see the thumbs up and the thumbs down. And then join is right there. Join. Sugar, let me know if you're lost. I'm trying to show, she wants to join. So I'm trying to show her how to join. Does it look different for you guys under the video? Because this is what I see as a streamer, as I'm live streaming. But for you guys, does it look different? I'm just asking. I'm asking for Sugar because she's looking for this join tab. But if you go to my profile, let me see what happens. Yeah, it's right there at the top. If you go to my profile, it's right there at the top, right beside my name. I don't know if it looks different for you guys or not, but this is what it looks like for me. So I'm not really sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. But anyway, that's where the button is for me. So if you guys want to join, you can. Uh-huh. I got 9 people watching on YouTube, and I have 113 watching on Haps, and I have 17 watching on Twitter. Mhm. Which I don't really promote my Twitter. I just have one to be nosy. A lot of my articles that I use for my, channel reviews, I get from Twitter. A lot of information that I commentate on, I get from Twitter. So Twitter is good for gathering information, but I don't really promote that I'm on Twitter. But I oftentimes get subscribers, um, especially if I go on a rant or something. Mm. Haps is the broadcasting app that I'm going through right now. You have 7 notifications. I know, girl. Hmm. I have 115. Hi, y'all. Everybody in Haps. What's up? I'm going to drop the link for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. And if any of you have any questions at all, do not hesitate. Be Sugar said, okay, I'm going right now. Please do not hesitate. If you guys have any questions at all, do not hesitate. I do not mind answering any questions. Y'all know this about me. All right, I'm putting the link in the description box. Let me see if it went in there for you guys. Um, okay, YouTube. That's my Haps URL, or at least that's where it says I'm at right now. Haps is you're watching. Yeah, I can tell you're watching from YouTube. You guys look different on my Haps. If you're from YouTube, it's got like the little YouTube red button with the triangle in the middle. That's what it looks like. B Sugar said, I wish I'll send you the picture. Mine looks nothing like that. I know, that's why I asked, does you guys' stuff look different? But yeah, my I've had my join button for a good month now. Yeah, I have had my join button for like a month now. 6 people have already joined, so I consider that a triumph. Shout out to the 8 watching from YouTube. I appreciate you guys. Y'all are the bomb.com. Sharon says, is Haps better than Periscope? Absolutely. It is so much better. Mind you, me myself, I was a star holder on Periscope. You know what I'm saying? I had my little gold ring going around. You know what I'm saying? But it took some work. I feel salty right now with Periscope because they're leaving. It was like they just gave up. They didn't even try. And out of all the stuff that we purchased to set ourselves up on Periscope, and then they just up one day and disappear. It's like, oh yeah, in March we're not going to be here anymore. So if you want to go live, Twitter, we'll be conjoining with Twitter. And I'm sitting here like, really though? I'm a little upset about that. I don't know how I feel about Periscope. I know our stars don't matter anymore because Periscope's leaving. Periscope is leaving. I feel a little salty about it. I'm not gonna lie. I feel a little salty about it. I'm sorry if my picture looks pixelated. I'm switching from back and forth. That I am looking at the quality of this video on YouTube, and I don't like it. So I do apologize if I look pixelated. I did not know I looked blurry at all. But yeah, Sharon, like we really, Sharon said explain. Okay, this is what happened, Sharon. Periscope's numbers dropped drastically, and I assume it is because this is just my theory, but my theory is I feel like the numbers dropped because of Clubhouse. Now, when the numbers dropped to the point where Twitter wasn't making any money for Periscope, they announced that Periscope will no longer be with us after March. If you log into your Periscope, Periscope is going to give you that notification, and then it's going to give you an option to X out, or it's going to give you an option to advance to Twitter. And so it explains it like when it opens up. I know, like I didn't know the picture looked that bad until I actually clicked over. Like, I don't know. It didn't look that bad the other day, but tonight I don't like it. Annette said, come on, people on YouTube, start watching. I want everybody from Periscope to come on over here. I really do. I clicked on it. All I have to do is register. Whoop, whoop. Yes, come on, memberships. Come on, memberships. If you are not a member of the Victory Village VIP on YouTube, get into it. You need to become a member and get that exclusive content. You need to be a member. You need to be a member of the Victory Village. Y'all getting them cute pictures. Y'all getting that really good content. Oh, it looks cool over there at Haps. Okay. Okay, good. Chop It Up. Did you see my last install? Chop It Up is a VIP member. Y'all can actually ask Chop It Up how she likes being a VIP because she's one of my VIPs. Yep, sure did. So if y'all want to know, and she's not gonna lie about it. Living the RV Loca. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. Where you been? How you doing? I'm so happy to see you. Hi. Why am I emotional right now? I haven't seen you in forever. Hi, my friend. Oh, I feel so honored. You know what, RV? Look, I said the same thing. That sometimes I'm not really creeping though. What it is I watch YouTube on my television, and you can't text, you can't write a note or whatever. I'm watching. You just don't know I'm there because I'm watching from my TV. So Live in the RV Loca said, oh my God, too much. Chop It Up says, I love it. I appreciate it because you know what? I enjoy making the VIP content because I don't really have to edit that content. It's like a reality show of me and what I go through on a daily basis. So I decided to do that in VIP and give my health updates in VIP. I also, share what I'm doing with, to get fit. Like I have to lose a lot of weight because of my fibromyalgia. And I thought this would be a perfect time to share with my VIP members. So if you join for $2.99, you get the reality show. You get the reality videos. RV says, "What? You sold your house and you're living in the RV?" Oh my God. My ex-pastor, when I was in Texas did that. They had a beautiful house in Pearland, Texas, and they sold it and bought one of these huge like Glamazon campers, and they just like travel the world. Like, wow. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I try. I try. I am Annette. I'm a big crybaby. I could cry at a Charmin tissue commercial. I don't know if it's because I'm getting old. I don't know what it is, but do you, Annette? Ugh. See, I knew we were vibing for a reason. I knew we were vibing for a reason. So you know my pain. That's why I constantly fidget in my chair. If you guys notice that, I fidget a lot in my chair to try to give my back a break. I really need a new office chair, but I'm too cheap to buy one. You know how when you have that favorite chair, right? And it just fits perfectly, like you got the groove in your chair, like this is my chair. Like, but when I look at it, I say, I need to get rid of that chair. Twana, you know you need to get rid of that chair. And I know, but I just can't. I don't know. It's like it's sentimental. I just need this chair, so it's not going anywhere. All right, guys. All right, guys. How long? An hour and 20 minutes. Y'all better ask me some questions. Who out there is struggling with YouTube, and what is your YouTube struggle? I may be able to help. Utilize these last 10 minutes, people. RV said also have 4 cats that showed up under our storage shed and new 2 owners wouldn't take them. So caught them and they are with us too. Aww. It's so sweet. The little kitty cats. Oh my goodness. I want a pocket puppy. I want a puppy that's just like, little enough to fit in my pocket. That's what I want. Um, I know, Annette. I just got that muscle relaxer. It's like, oh my god, I can't think of the name of it, but I can take 1 to 2 tonight to try to relax my back and that restless leg syndrome. Like, ugh, fibromyalgia sucks so bad. I'm gonna have to do a video about it and give you guys an inside scoop. Sharon says get a new chair. You know what? You don't be shady on my show to me. I'm the host. Oh, you can buy another. I will. And I've been looking. I know I miss you too. We used to act so silly. I miss your live streams. In the morning, if I wasn't watching RV, I was watching Angelo Ortiz. They used to come on in the mornings, and I would have my coffee because y'all know I got a Keurig. I'm grown. I got a Keurig over here because I'm grown, right? So I got y'all see my coffee cup. My coffee cup is sitting out here. It says "Good morning, beautiful" with the eyelashes. So I got my grown woman Keurig over here, and I used to sit and watch RV and Angela and just kill myself laughing. Like we just used to have so much fun. That was when I first showed up on YouTube. I didn't know anybody, and RV and everybody was like so Una Poca Loca, Vicky, everybody was just so nice. Um, yeah, like I just loved it. Everybody was warning me about YouTube. Don't go to YouTube. YouTube is, this, that, and the third. But then when I get here, everybody's so nice to me. And yeah, there are some people on YouTube that really, you know, I guess they didn't like me or didn't like my content or didn't like my personality. I don't know, but they did not like me. And I said, well, okay, then you don't have to. And then I have some people that started off around the same time that I did, doing YouTube and don't know where they are to this day. Yeah, Annette, my chair is like super comfortable. Sharon said views. I just started. Views. How to get views. Consistency is key. Schedule your videos. Okay. Don't go live, too much on YouTube just yet. Let people get to be familiarized with you with a schedule. So if you upload a video and you say my schedule is Tuesday and Thursdays at 11 p.m. or 11 a.m., schedule that video to spit it out. YouTube will let you schedule it and it'll spit out at that time, no matter when you upload it. And so people will get used to that schedule. And then when you do go live, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You could do premieres and stuff like that. Consistency is key. But also the elements that I teach in my mentoring class, like your tag words, your hashtags, you have to learn your keywords. because your keywords need to be where? In your title and in your description box and in your tag word section, which is in your studio behind the scenes. So you got to do that. And YouTube will help push your videos. It will help push your channel if you get on track with that. Annette says no vibing. No, no questions. I'm just vibing. I can't do live now. Bad internet. Oh man. So that's what happened. Bad internet. B Sugar said I have fibromyalgia. I did a video on it. I think I'm really behind on the chat for leaving. Oh, oh my God. That leg pain, RV. Ooh, I'm telling you, it is horrible. You have a what? Name Rosie? A pug zoo. What is that? I mean, I know it's like a dog, but you should post a picture on your community tab so I can see. Yeah, we used to have fun in the mornings, RV. Like it just makes your day. You know what I'm saying? When you wake up and you get your coffee and then you can have some laughs and all that kind of stuff. And then it just sets the tone for the whole day. You're in a good mood for the whole day. So everybody doesn't do that. And I'm not even a morning person. I literally would get up to watch y'all. Like literally. I am so not a morning person. Annette keeps saying I'll leave. What? Annette said keep saying I'll leave. Who do you watch and laugh? Now? Una Poca Loca, Schuler King, he's a comedian. Kev on Stage, um, EJ Speaks. Um, that's about it for real. Sharon said, "Oh well." RV said, "I started a lot of channels, girly, and it made me feel so awesome because they did it. I know it's better to upload from the YouTube studio. Absolutely, shoot, yeah. I mean, I upload my videos via computers. What one of the main reasons why I bought a new computer was so that I could use my camera or my phone, plug it in, upload it, edit it like I want to, and schedule because the the studio on your phone, it will not allow you to schedule, or it doesn't allow me. And I have an Android and an iPhone, and when I upload it, it doesn't give me the option. Somebody else in the room in the chat might be able to clarify that, but it doesn't give me the option to schedule it, so I have to upload using my computer. RV said, but I was so busy. I did stop though. 2020. Oh, 2020. We ain't even gonna talk about 2020. Annette said tag words. Tag words. You go into your studio, you click on the video, and you scroll all the way down. When you get down to the bottom, you will see tags, and that's where you put your tag words. So if you're uploading videos, make sure that you check everything. And if you have YouTube Studio on your phone, be sure to open up the videos and check for misspellings. You can, add more tag words if you want. Utilize everything. Hashtags in your description box. Making sure that you use the same keyword. So if you use, leasing a car in your title, put leasing your car also in the description box along with your description, and then leasing a car in your tags. And along with some other stuff helps the algorithm pick up your video, if that makes sense. RV said, "Dang, I'd be watching you when I can. You left me." Oh my God, I'm so ashamed. Oh, you like the Christie show? There's something else. There's another show that I like. Hey, JJ, there's another show. There's another show, Juggling the Jenkins. If you guys have not seen, these two women make my day. Juggling the Jenkins, and that's inappropriate. That's inappropriate. She's a mom, and she makes fun of her kid. It is so funny. Juggling the Jenkins, and that's inappropriate. Those two channels make my day. Yeah. Sharon said, what about your description box? Your description box is a place where you're going to describe what the viewer is about to see and why you post it. You also will use the keywords that you put in your title and your tag words behind the scene. You will also put your affiliate links in there. You're going to put, any information that will be important for your viewers to find you, contact you, ask questions about the video, and all that kind of stuff. You can literally write a blog in your description box if you wanted to, because I've seen people do that. Like literally write a blog and the video accompanies the blog. Like for real. Where do you blog? YouTube in the description box. Like, I'm not kidding. It works for some people. I've seen the makeup community do that for years. Like, it's like you go to the description box and they write a book every video. I'm like, good God. You're welcome, Annette. RV said, yes, you should be ashamed. But I love you. Okay, you know what? I'm going to switch over here. I love you, RV. Don't do me like that. I should pin your message. Ay, vey. I hate that I can't, oh, I see it. Live in the RV local life with 4 cats and 2 dogs. All right, I got you pulled up now. So, I got you. I got you. I got you pulled up. You do? You have a separate. I know. I used to read your blog. When you were doing like the baking and stuff. RV said, so living. I got a live girlies. So miss our fun times. Have you seen our crew lately? And then she said, busted. I got you pulled up right here. Live in the RV local life in the unknown open road. 4 cats and 2 dogs. So yeah, I got you. We're gonna be watching some YouTube tonight. Yeah. I am a country girl. I like that kind of stuff. Sue me. I can't help it. See, if you look, if you're so bougie that you never went glamping in an RV, you don't know what you're missing. I'm just saying. It's the bomb.com. Listen, we've been on for the full hour and 30 minutes. I appreciate you guys. Sharon said this vlog is about my journey. Okay, it's a different one. Annette says we like you too. Enough sucking up. I mean, I'm busted, but I'm just, listen, let me live my life, okay? I've been busy. RV, you missed it. That's why you need to join. If you have not joined my community, become a member. So many people are getting guinea pigs. What's up with that? I don't think I want a guinea pig. I just want a pocket dog. Just a little dog. It's big enough to fit in my pocket. Thank you. Be Sugar subscribed. I appreciate. Be Sugar 100 has subscribed to you on YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. So what else is going on YouTube? Hit the join button and become a member. It's not free. It's free to subscribe, but it's not free to become a member. It's only $2.99 a month. I just joined. Did you just join? It didn't give me. It said that you subscribed, but it didn't say. Listen, I need YouTube to get on the ball. Okay, you subscribed, and you subscribed. What does that mean? It sent me 2 back-to-back emails that said you subscribed. Whatever. Get it together, YouTube. I'm serious. What is wrong with YouTube? Cabin in the Woods is my other channel. Oh, Cabin in the Woods? Cabin in the Woods. Let me look up Cabin in the Woods. Hang on a minute. All right, duplicate that, and then I'm gonna go cabin in the woods on okay channel YouTube. Yeah, Cabin in the Woods, season 4, episode 19. Is that it? I don't know. I'll figure it out. 8-day tiny cabin building. No, I'll figure it out. Off the grid YouTube. I'll figure it out. If your cabin in the woods channel is connected to your regular channel, then I'll find it. I'll just go to your list of channels. I'll go to your channels tab. Show us the way we know. I love true crime. I'm always listening to Makeup and Crime, the girl that does makeup while she talks about crime mysteries. I like that. I don't know why. It's just, suspense, you know what I mean? Used to build their cages in Germany. I was weird, had a dozen guinea pigs. Okay. Okay. I have to go, guys. Bye, RV. I love you. Thanks for stopping in. Mwah. All right. Now, let me get back to business. I appreciate the 241 live chatters in Haps. That's overall the night. Right now, we have 134 in Haps, and I appreciate all of you guys. 23 hearts. How many thumbs up did I get over here? I got 15 thumbs up. You guys did it tonight. Y'all rocked, and I couldn't thank you enough. For those of you who want to join me on YouTube, I'm going to drop the link for you. It is youtube.com/Twana Yvette. And you can use that URL to subscribe and also join. All right. You can subscribe to my channel. You can join. Absolutely. There we go. 241 plus. Woo, woo. Hey. There we go. There we go. What did I say again? There you go. That is for the people in the house. I appreciate you guys. Like, I really do. Y'all rock. Y'all absolutely rock. I love each and every one of y'all. Like, for real. I really do. Well, all right, guys. Our time is up for tonight, but I will be talking to you guys tomorrow because I am a hustler. And also, I love you guys and I love talking to you guys. So, I'm going to be doing more lives. This is Black History Month, officially in an hour and so. It will be Black History Month. And not only will I be doing skincare this week, but I will be bringing you some hard hitting, heavy facts about Black history and the inventors and what they invented and all that good stuff because I love history. So I'm going to be doing that for you guys the entire month of February. So if you don't want to miss that, you need to head over to my YouTube channel because I cannot promise that I will be doing this simulcasting. You need to head over to YouTube, head over to YouTube, head over to YouTube. Subscribe. It's free. Subscribe. It's free. Join for $2.99 a month. But subscribing is free. You decide. You think about it. Get back with me. Let me know. Anyway, in the meantime, you guys, please be careful. Please be safe out there. Listen, I just lost another friend of our family. And I want to save this for last. Sugar said, love you, sis. Good night. Listen, I got this message from my mom this morning, and she told me that my cousin's mother had passed away. She had COVID. There's so many, I can't count on both my hands how many people that were family members, friends, or friends of my family that have passed away from this uh, COVID thing, C-19 as they call it. So please be careful out there. Mask it up. Use your sanitizer. You know, do all you can to keep you and your family safe. For real, all jokes aside. I have like my sanitizer all over the place. I show y'all every video just so you know that I'm being safe, and pray for the people who have lost loved ones. Pray for the people who are sick with C-19, because you never know when it might be your time to take your last breath. So thank you, Sharon. But yeah, and you guys, if you need help with your YouTube channel, make sure that you join the VIP for $24.99 a month, and you can always downgrade if you want to later on, or connect with me on my website. Thank you, Annette. But yeah, I don't want to lose anybody else, so you guys make sure you stay safe. All right. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I know, Sugar. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go get some rest because I got a big day tomorrow. I got stuff to do, and I know you guys do too. But refer back to this video often if you want to, because I want you guys succeeding at YouTube. Okay, I love you guys so much. You know I do. I love you for real. I got love for y'all, and I will talk to y'all on tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.